people think mountains or wilderness when they hear the name David Brower, but my grandfather loved cities, especially well-designed ones with plenty of green space, where city people could connect with nature, run free, and breathe. But he was well aware that people who could most likely get the most out of urban nature often didn't get the chance. Urban youth are more likely to have brown fields than green spaces for playgrounds. Misra Walker knew parks mattered to people trapped by cities and did something about it. She mobilized her network and made the connection for her neighbors to a park just out of their reach. Please join me in welcoming Misra Walker.
Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a good evening here at the Brower Youth Awards 2010. Tucked away beneath the most beautiful sunsets lies a community wrapped around the natural Bronx River and man-made highways is my home, Hunts Point. This may look like your typical South Bronx poor community of blacks and Latinos, brown buildings, gray sidewalks, drugs and prostitution around the corner, as well as bountiful amount of city benefits that cause burdens for the community. When I used to think of the people involved in environmental justice, I pictured kumbaya, tie-dye, Birkenstocks, face painting, hula hooping, medical herb, go green white hippies. This image has been replaced, and environmental justice isn't represented in one color and one type. This field has been diversified when communities like mine are fighting for people that look like me. Accessibility has always been taken granted for. How many of you can easily walk to your community park or have access to transportation? My community not only lacks transportation access to our own parks, but also lacks access to resources like environmental education. It's not fair that drugs and prostitution are so easily accessible to my community, but parks are luxury, transportation is luxury, and accessibility of resources are luxury. For a community that has bus depots and MTA offices, we don't have transportation where it's needed the most. This inequity is an example of environmental racism. Right now on this stage, I'm representing Hunts Point. All that is bad in my community drives me to find solutions. I don't see Hunts Point as a wasteland, a place of broken dreams, but a poster child for growth. A community with potential that has deep cultural pride rooted in our community, that's shown visibly on the streets of the South Bronx. You see Puerto Rican flags waving on trees and telephone wires, corner bodegas, old Latin men playing dominoes, the sweetest grandmothers with a huge feather hats sitting on porches, and the loud music of R&B blasted through windows. This is a community that deserves an equality of life. My community is aware about the issues with polar bears, but they don't really know what's going on in their backyards. I want to serve as a link and implement ongoing solutions like Beretta Point Park's shuttle bus. I am Hunts Point. I am a face of environmental justice, and I know that my work and my background are redefine environmental activism. Now, I would like to thank the Point CDC for fostering my vision and passion and giving me a safe place to learn, action, an amazing group of youth leaders in EJ, and working hard on this campaign with me. Adam Leewoods and Sharon Dela Cruz for being the best mentors a girl can have. Earth Island for this amazing opportunity and sharing their resources. Anisha and Ruth making me feel part of the Brower Youth Awards family. And of course the awardees for their inspirational stories and hopefully our everlasting friendship. I would like to also thank my best friend Carlos, who's here today, for his great support. And of course my mom for absolutely everything. I love her dearly. Thank you.